been in a situation that changes your life completely? Last year, about a year ago, I was in my first semester of medical school. I was taking anatomy, and it was horrible. It was so hard for me. I was in a new place, didn't know anyone, hadn't really formed any friendships yet. I was doing horrible. I failed my first quiz in it. I was feeling probably the saddest I'd ever felt in my life. There was just this constant despair about my situation. This wasn't the school I wanted to go to. There was just so many doubts that consumed me, to the point where I was just kind of questioning if I wanted to be a doctor. So then after my anatomy final, my girlfriend and we went to the beach. And it rained that day, obviously, but there was this giant rainbow in the sky. A giant rainbow. And I just remember thinking wow, this is God, this is a sign from God, it's gonna be okay. But I still felt it. I still felt am I in the right spot? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Or am I going the right way? Is this the right path for me? So then, right after, I saw this man walking down the boardwalk. He had a cowboy hat on, his hands were full of dirt, his feet he wasn't wearing shoes and they were all bloody. And he looked at me and smiled and talked to my girlfriend for a second and kind of kept walking. He was filled with so much peace. So I was kind of drawn to that, and a couple minutes later we kind of ran into him again, and he came up to me and he was like, "You're a man of God, right?" And I was like, I didn't know if he saw my cross or what, but I was like, yeah, I hope so. And we started talking about things like that, about God and faith. And he started telling me how he sleeps on the beach at night, and God drinks his wine while he drinks his beer. So I was a little skeptical of this guy. I wasn't sure really where this conversation was going, but there's just something about him that kept me in this conversation. At one point, his hands were full of dirt, but he touched my shoulder, and I was kind of filled with this peace. So then he just kept talking, and I told him I was in school, and I told him that basically I'm in first year medical school, blah, 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 blah. And usually when you tell someone that, they're like, "Oh, really?" And they get super, super into it. And they start asking, what do you want to go into? What's your specialty? Things like that. But this guy didn't. The first thing he did is he looked at me dead in the eyes and he said, "Are you gonna finish? Are you gonna go all the way?" And I was kind of taken aback, but I immediately responded of course I'm gonna finish. Of course, this is what I'm meant to do. I want to help people. And he's just "Oh," and he carried on the conversation. So this man, this angel, in this moment, God used him to change my life. Whenever I doubt myself, I doubt my career path, I just think that I made this promise to this man, to God, this dedication of this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to quit. So I just say this story today as an encouragement to remind y'all that God is real, God is watching, and God is using those in your life, whether it be family, friends, or a random sandy Man Bun angel that I met that day on the beach. So encourage y'all today. Keep living your dream. Love y'all.